What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Film Study for Rookies. Today, we're listening to the guy who was right about Johnny Manziel predict again that Caleb Williams isn't all that hype. Let's take a look at what he says. We're going to counter some talking points and some film, but let's jump into the clip. Not wait any longer.
The first thing is there's no. First of all, his ability to throw on the run is very disturbing. It is very inaccurate. It's all over the place.
I don't know if you just heard, but he just said his ability to throw on the run is a bit disturbing. Disturbing? I mean, he is taking shots right there, guys. Disturbing. And then he goes inaccurate. No. It's either disturbing or it's inaccurate. Calling it disturbing, man, that is taking a big shot. Like I said, we're going to get into some film breakdown in a second, but let's see what else he says right here.
There's a ton of RPO, which nobody's going to RPO themselves to a Super Bowl in our league, okay? They're seeing that in Miami.
Okay, so there's a couple things to break down right here. One, he talks about the RPO. Let's address that real quick. It's a college offense. That's what I expect. Obviously, it's not going to translate as much to the NFL as far as the RPO offense. Even though we are seeing a little bit more, I understand where he's coming from. As far as taking a shot at the Dolphins, I felt like the Dolphins had a chance against the Chiefs if it wasn't negative 10 degrees outside. Now, I'm not saying the Dolphins would have won, but what I am saying is I feel like they had a chance because of that offense. So I understand his point about the RPO, college offense translating to the NFL, but I'm not completely with them. Let's keep it going.
He doesn't play with a lot of anticipation because of all the clean pockets that exist in him.
Really? Doesn't play with a ton of anticipation. Let's take a look at some film right here. Now, to me, anticipation, you either have it or you don't. Right here, they're trying to run a halfback screen. As you're going to see, man, he evades the defender going in, sees the other defender picking up the halfback, runs and gets, 20, 30 yards off of that? Take a look right here. So take a look right here. We're going to have a hard count, right? Bam. He's going to see that defender going on the outside. Perfect. He's anticipating that, right? Anticipating. Let the play develop. He knows the tackle's going to let him go. Tackle's going to pull out here because, like I said before, they're running a halfback screen. But as you're going to see, 21's going to stick with the running back right there. So far, so good, man. Evades the defender. Makes a few guys miss. And look at that man go. To me, you can't teach this. You just can't teach this kind of anticipation. You just can't, right? Let's run this back one more time so you guys can see. Hard count does a great job reading the defense right. All right. He doesn't force it, right? Screens picked up, doesn't force it. Makes a few guys miss, as you're going to see, and gets an extra, 20, 30 yards off of that. Good stuff. Let's check out another play right here. So on this play right here, empty backfield, no RPO, and look at him anticipate the defender coming in. Boom. Anticipates the defender, scrambles out, and look at this throw on the run. Woo! Not many quarterbacks can do that. Not many quarterbacks can do that. We're going to let you talk in a second, Merril, but again, to me, this kind of anticipation, you either have it or you don't. And that throw on the run right there is wild. Let's keep this clip going.
So I got to look at the dirty style and how he functions in that, and that's going to be pivotal because if you can't play in a dirty pocket, you'll never play in our league.
He's not wrong. If you can't play in a dirty pocket and it always has to be a clean pocket, then yes, you're not going to succeed. But to me, that's common sense. But let's see what else he has to say.
And be consistent. And the thing that's disturbed me right now is his inability to be consistent on the move as a thrower.
Did you hear what he just said? The thing that disturbs him the most, is his inconsistency to basically throw on the run, right? Remember what he just said, though. Remember what he said.
That's right. And he's willing to do that a lot more than he has to. You don't have that choice in our league. You know, you got to play from a dirty pocket. You got to process things and be accurate.
He just said, you don't have that choice in our league. You have to play in the pocket. But he just said what disturbed him the most was his inconsistency leaving the pocket, right? Take a listen.
And be consistent. And the thing that's disturbed me right now is his inability to be consistent on the move as a thrower.
He just said you have to play from the pocket. But what disturbed him, remember, was basically him being inaccurate outside the pocket, throwing on the run. I mean, come on, man. First you say it disturbs you because he can't throw on the run. Then you say in our league, I love how he always says our league, you have to stay in the pocket. Well, then it shouldn't disturb you that much if he's not consistent outside of the pocket. Now, I'm not saying that he doesn't have a tendency to scramble outside the pocket, but it shouldn't disturb you if he does, right? Let's check out some film right here. A little RPO, as you're going to see. Great stuff reading the defense, and look at this back shoulder throw. Woo! Money on the sideline. Now watch how he reads the defense right here. Take a look. So like we said before, they run the RPO, bang, bang, reading the defense from the left all the way to the right. And look at that throw. Only where the receiver could get it, man. Only where the receiver could get it. Take a look at it again from this angle right here. Like I said before, RPO, reading the defense. Nothing's open, nothing's open. And then look at that throw, his last read right there. Great stuff, man. Let's see what else Merril has to say.
And I don't see anything magical with his arm that would be like, wow.
To me, this sounds like just hating, bro. This sounds like you've got something against Caleb Williams. I mean, congrats, you got the Manziel thing right, but this sounds to me like you're just hating. To say his arm isn't one of a kind, that's just wild, right? Take a look at this throw right here. He's going to drop back, steps into the pocket, then bam, hits his receiver on that go route. This throw is money. Even if the DB doesn't slip right here, it's still probably going to be money, right? Let me know what you guys think. Let's see what else he has to say right here.
That's Patrick Mahomes style. It is not Patrick Mahomes style. His mobility is not anything special. Nobody will watch him on tape, getting ready to him going, wow, we really got our hands full like Lamar Jackson. Ain't got that. So I just don't see. There's not enough there to be like, to this point where I'll be like, yeah, he's worth me getting rid of Justin Fields.
I'm going to run this last part back real quick.
Bringing this guy in who's never played in the National Football Leagues and has to overcome all of those hurdles just to give us a chance to win.
Now, if he would have said there's just too many hurdles, it doesn't make sense to take Caleb Williams compared to Justin Fields that we have now, fine, I get it. But the word choice he was using to describe Caleb Williams, so out of pocket, bro. Just out of pocket. There was no reason for that. And you know it wasn't true. You know it wasn't true, Merril, right? But let's jump to our last clip right here. RPO in the red zone, bang. Edge guy does a great job, reads it. Caleb Williams evades the sack, and then bam, falling backwards and makes that throw on the run. Take a look at this one more time, guys. As you can see, Caleb does a great job. Edge guy's going in. Caleb's going to keep it right. Edge guy's going to bounce that thing back out. Caleb, once again, with that anticipation that, to me, you can't teach. We're going to let the play develop. Bang, bang. Spins out of it. Keeps his eyes down the field. Watching. And look at that missile. Whew. Look at that missile right there. Take a look at that one more time. Anticipation. Scrambles. Keeps his eyes down the field. And look at that throw. That ball is not behind that receiver. The receiver does not have to wait on it. That ball is money. So that's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If there's any other rookies you guys want to see, drop it in the comments, whether it's this year or this year's upcoming. Let me know. I'll catch you guys on the next one.